My interest as an artist is to think of how we communicate. And I usually work on projects that reveal some truths on visual communication. So during the pandemic, I started thinking about the imagery of COVID-19 and how this virus is represented. The coronavirus imagery that we see in daily news media, the one that has a cement-textured gray sphere with short red extension, was designed by Alyssa Eckert and Dan Higgins. They both work with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. They were asked to create an identity for the virus. So I got specifically interested in the nature of this quote-unquote identity and in its aesthetics. In a scientific illustration, what is real gets blended in with what is unreal and unknown. I make artist books, so I started collecting images on the internet. I recycle images. I collect, I organize, and most importantly, I think I decontextualize them. As I was organizing and collecting images of this virus, I was very much seduced by their beauty. I recognize that this is not an edgy, inventive, postmodern sense of composition, but it's rather very classical with references to Baroque paintings and the colors, the composition. Other than scientific illustrations, I also collected editorial illustrations. And these are very different in nature because they embed a specific narrative. Eva Hampson, who's a biochemist, was looking at illustrations and depictions of the COVID-19 virus, and she said that it's hard to believe that something so destructive can be so beautiful.